Hey guys, it's Geraldine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Geraldine Mansfield. I'm a wife. I am a dance to fit instructor here at my fitness studio in Wolf Point, Montana. I am a reseller on an app called Poshmark and eBay. I just do a lot of things here in Northeast Montana, but the reason I'm shooting this video tonight is I wanted to have been on a weight loss journey. It seems like all my life, and it just has started to click because recently I've had some health issues that I had to completely change my diet, or I literally could not move. I was in debilitating pain. But anyways, I have notes, so if I'm looking down, I'm just making sure that I get everything. I'd start from the beginning. I feel like I've been on this kind of roller coaster like all of my life. Well, not all my life, but I never heard any body negative talk from my mom or my family. It all started kind of like in middle school, you know, when the girls are comparing their weights and, oh, this little girls are, I'm so fat, I'm so fat. Like, well then, what am I? Just, I'm a little heavier than you are and you think that you're fat. It was just not a good setting. I remember in middle school they'd have the weigh-in and the height measuring days, and all the girls would come out and tell all their friends their weights, and like I remember feeling like I needed to lose weight, and that kind of like I was maybe 10 or 15 pounds heavier than them, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna start on Monday, I'm gonna diet, and that just started the roller coaster of the dieting for me, feeling like I wasn't good enough, just constantly doing the starvation diet, like the 3-day saltine diet. I remember doing that one where like eat a can of tuna and a can of green beans and some saltines, and you could have half a cup of ice cream at night, and ooh, it was so exciting. And then the cabbage soup diet, I remember trying that one like so many times. Always looking for the quick fix. That's what I was doing. Thinking that happiness was a number on the scale when it's not. And of course, the quick fixes would never work, so I would binge eat, and I was, I'm the fourth child, and there's a 13-year gap, so basically by the time I was going through school, I was an only child, so I'd be at home sometimes by myself, and so I would binge eat on the ice cream, I would make mac and cheese, I would do all of that stuff, and bake goods, I love to bake. This whole cycle lasted from like middle school when it started all the way up until just recently, like maybe 7-8 years ago I started working out, thinking that I could outwork a bad diet. The start of working out again, kind of God had his hand in this and brought in some of the best friends I could ever ask for. Like they randomly moved to town and started these classes, and one class started, and then like a month or so later the dance class started, and it was just amazing. We had the best time. We were working out 3 to 5 nights a week. But then the two that started the classes, eventually they got offered their jobs back where they were from Seattle and Michigan. So here in Montana, there's not many options for classes, so I couldn't just let them die. So I took them over, and I was still stress eating. I was eating, working out 5 nights a week, and then eating. Because I work out, right? So you can splurge and do all that stuff. And then I just kept the classes going for a couple years. I wasn't charging for the classes, I was doing them for free. I was struggling to find places that would let me lead there. And it comes down to 2014 is when I met my husband. 2016, we got married, but 6 weeks before the wedding, my dad took me to Knoxville, Tennessee to get certified in Dance to Fit. And then came home and got married. Still was struggling to find places to lead classes. I was doing them at a school. I was doing classes at a metal Quonset in the summertime with a cement floor, so we'd have to open the doors to get ventilation because summertime in Montana, it gets up to 90 to 100 degrees, so you're inside of a tin can. It's hot, so you can eat more, right? Because you sweat more, right? 2017, with the support of my husband, we decided to take the chance and rent out a building to start my studio, start the journey. I needed to see if it would work. And I had a co-instructor. She was leading classes that were going really good. And then I got a lovely little letter from a concerned citizen of Wolf Point saying basically that I needed to have weight loss surgery so I could be an inspiration and so I could be healthier and lead classes and so people would be inspired by me. So that really, I wasn't quite at my heaviest then, but I was up there. But that really put a blow to my self-esteem. Yeah. So in 2018, God worked his ways in another miracle. A previous boss of mine, a dear friend, generously gifted us, me and my husband, this new building that we have. She gifted it to us, and now we got to have this wonderful place to have classes. So all of my dreams and everything came true with that blessing. In 2018 was a year. At the end of May, the beginning of June, I wanted to be out of the other building, so we moved all of our equipment over, but there was still a lot of the previous owner's stuff in the current building, in the new building. So, and then in July, we had a family reunion, so we had to get the building cleaned out so we could host the reunion here. And that weekend of the reunion, I was losing vision in my eye, like I could only see out of the outer half of my eye. I couldn't see my nose, it was just dark. So I was diagnosed with a detached retina. The following week I had to go to Bozeman and get that surgery done on my eye. And then in August, we were still working on the building. I was having a yard sale in here, trying to get things cleared out so we could start working on the building. And I had been watching this gal on Facebook, Alyssa Sigmundstead, and she was doing these sugar detoxes, just because she got diagnosed with Crohn's and was just wanting to help other people feel better the way that she was feeling better. So I did a 10-day sugar detox and I felt so good. But I didn't stick with it like I promised myself I would, but I did it. and I was so proud of myself. But I still was struggling with overeating. In September, I ended up at my heaviest weight ever, and I will never go back to that. And then later that year, I did another detox and a 3-day water fast. So all I had was water over those 3 days. And we had just ordered a pig and got it butchered and had filled the freezer. And so I was so excited, started cooking the pork, and I was waking up in pain. My fingers hurt, my joints were swollen up, my feet hurt. And one of my brothers suffers from gout. So I was talking to him, and I was starting to think that maybe it was with gout. But then I cut out the pork, and the pain started to go away. I mean, it lasted for 2 to 3 weeks. I was struggling with it. And so over that year, I get over that, and I'm still healing from my eye surgery. I can't really be lifting anything, so my family and my friends are helping refinish the building. 2019, we opened at this current studio. My other co-instructor was leading her classes. About mid-2019, I got cleared so that I could start leading classes again, so yay! And I got back into another program around here. And I had started hearing about this book called The Plant Paradox. So I had ordered it and had been thinking about it, and I finally went to my library app and I listened to this book, and it completely changed my outlook on eating. And so we spent the last 4 months of 2019 prepping to do this seriously. So we were using up things out of our pantry, we were cleaning up things out of our freezer, and just by 2020 we were gonna start and be fresh. Well, we just keep going, we're normal, keep eating the chips, keep eating the popcorn, keep drinking the sugary drinks, keep drinking all of that stuff. 2020 hit. Mid-February, I started having, or it was actually the beginning of February, the end of January, beginning of February, I started having the pain in my hands again, the pain in my ankles, the pain in my knees, and it only lasts until midday. It hurts the most in the morning, and then it peters off by the midday, and I can bear through the pain. So I was doing some research, and I'm self-diagnosing myself with rheumatoid arthritis. I haven't been to a doctor yet, hopefully soon, but I started doing research on diets that can help with that, and I really don't want to be taking any immunosuppressants. That's what they promote for rheumatoid arthritis, is the immunosuppressants, because basically what a rheumatoid arthritis is, your immune system's so strong that it thinks that there's something wrong and starts attacking your joints. So I don't want to be on immunosuppressants, and now especially with this COVID-19 virus going around, that would really make it bad if I was on those immunosuppressants. So February 14th comes around. I had ordered cookies from a dear friend of mine, so I was planning on eating these cookies, but I was hurting so much. I was doing classes 4 nights a week. So I ate my cookies and started a 3-day fast on Valentine's Day, just to reset my system, help clean out any toxins, and just started implementing whole foods into our diet. We started out, I was basically eating spinach and deer meat. wilting down the spinach, eating asparagus, Brussels sprouts. So now that's basically all that we eat now is lean meat. We're basically following the Plant Paradox program. It's just hard to find all of the grass-fed, grass-finished beef in the grocery stores. It's just hard to find all of the things that we need to eat, but we've been making it work. Basically, I've been having no dairy, no sugar, no grains, and as of this week, I am down 60 pounds from my heaviest weight. Just feel great. I just can't wait to see where it goes, but I'm gonna start a Facebook page and start showing all my foods and stuff so that you can maybe be inspired and want to start your journey. And I just know that I couldn't have done this without the support of my husband, I know I wouldn't have followed through with this if God hadn't placed this on my plate. If he hadn't given me this pain, I wouldn't have taken seriously the stuff that I needed to do to change my diet, to change our diet, Josh and I. He keeps telling me he no longer has acid reflux. He was really struggling with acid reflux, and we drink tons of water, and we now when we travel, we just stop at Subway and get a spinach salad and a meat and some mustard, and it's so weird, but we make it work. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below, message me, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.